This could be a terrible, terrible, terrible idea. But we'll give it a shot. See, it could be so warm that no one is outside. Do you get... I'm already sweating. I'm trying to die yet. It's a workout. It's usually a workout. Reading comments on YouTube if anyone's on TikTok. I don't know if anyone is. I don't even know if we're live. Oh, we're live. We're live. I'm not trying for too long here, like, hit the arm in. Keep the arm oil. Just try it first. Get the dartboard. There's a dartboard in the garden. We've got one set up in the garden. We've 5 dartboards set up in the house at the moment. We've 2 in here, 1 in Shane's room, 1 in the garage, and 1 out the back. The commitment is there. Let's just say that. Now I can't stream in the garden now. I'd love to, but I'm not bringing the PC outside. I have a few videos I'll upload of playing in the garden. We get far in a 1-2-1 actually, but there'll be more videos dropping in the heat wave. Don't worry. Sometimes all I think about is you. I just need some water, as you can probably tell. It's an absolute scorcher. Yeah, I seen a few lads on TikTok throwing yesterday, and they were pumping. I mean, the poor lads were pumping sweat. And some people say TikTok darts is easy. It's not, lads. It's tough. You know, it's not for the faint-hearted. Got to draw in your bottle. I don't want hands getting wet. Don't throw. Anyway, let's see if the Scally can withstand the heat. Look at that, first dart of the day. I swear to God, that's the first dart thrown today. I tell you what, I might have to play with the no sleeves more often. Could become invincible. How's Samurai holding up? Yeah, it's holding up. Fresh treble on it, I think. It looks like a fresh treble anyway. Yeah, it is a fresh treble. I think it's fine. We usually only get about 2 months out of a board anyway. It's not noticeably terrible, if you know what I mean. Like, we'd know if a board was really bad straight away, how quick, like, we've had a few NPQs and they do get, like, after one stream, the treble could be gone. Killing me there. But yeah, no, I would not buy it. Some weather mix. Sweat is lashing off me. My boxes are sticking up my arse. Yeah, it's pretty warm. I tell you what. Oh, stop. Yeah, I'm already sweating. I'm already sweating. Thought it'd be alright, but this place is like a sauna when it gets warm. come on. I tell you what, I might have to play in the old NBA tops more often. Sometimes all I think about is you. Alive here.
Oh my god, yeah. Fucking hell, the heat, man.
I know. Oh, stop. It's outside the house, yeah, it is. It's just cooking in the garden. See, the problem with aircon is, right? You could, no, I know portable AC, yeah, whatever, that's fine. But you can't get aircon in your house because you're paying whatever. Or you can't even get aircon in buildings because you're paying loads of money for like 2 days. It's different if you always have warm summers. But like Ireland. Oh, what board management that is. But like Ireland is just never warm. And when it is warm, we all just melt. No, it's not as hot today, no, but still warm. Nah, just a bug. Ah, lad. 219, is he? Oh, yesterday was the warmest. I think the warmest day. I don't know if it did get the warmest. Tube scales out the window. Any play, man. Playing the heat. Is that a valid excuse? All over the shop here. Sorry. The name about nah, it's not. Yeah, but it's not unbearable today. It's nice. Today is nice. Today is you could go for a little stroll, get your coffee, and look, you'll be sweating, but the coffee will kill you down. Yesterday, the coffee would have been. You would have got nice coffee, and then by the time you left the shop, it would have been a flat white or a latte. Yesterday, oh, we got nothing like England, but Irish lads can't deal with the weather. So like, yesterday 27, maybe, if even. Did it 26, 27? Dirt here. It's hard to get practicing, and I need to practice for Germany. So we might have to wake up at 6 in the morning to enjoy the sun. And I mean by like enjoy it, play darts, then enjoy the sun. I don't mean wake up at 6 and enjoy the sun. I think I had 35. Yeah, no, we didn't have 35. You would have melted, man. Sometimes all I think about is you. I'll take it. Stop. Yeah, no, I won't be trying too long. I just want to make sure I keep trying. Although I might might just leather the sun cream on and have a throw out the back. Problem is wind. England, parts of England don't get any breeze compared to Dublin. Well, like just Ireland in general, because Ireland, like parts of London, are just dead heat because it's so inland. Whereas where I'm living, you're always gonna get breeze, so you can't even play outside darts. Did they do much farming up your part of the country? No, not in the sea. They would in County Dublin. North County, like. North County Dublin, like out by Donabate and all the big farms. No, not Donabate. Yeah, Donabate, yeah. But nah, nothing in the sea. It's no land. Oh, I can't even play darts, man. No, I didn't go to it, but I'm going to it Sunday, Daniel. Have me ticket for the Hill. Hill 16 is Dublin only. Stop. What's up? What's happening, lads? What do you reckon's the perfect temperature? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say 24 ish. 24 but sunny. You know, 24 and cloudy, because that's sticky. 24 and sunny is like you put your factor 20 on, you're getting a lovely tan. 25 is not bad. 26 is like you wear a t-shirt out to dinner, it gets a bit sticky. You know what I mean? 24 is like 18, 17 at night, which is fine. Yeah, darts is definitely harder in the heat. I'm dying. 24, I think, yeah, I do think 25 is the magic number. Or 24 to 26 is the magic number. Yeah, a bit of cold winds. Do you fancy those this weekend? I fancy Loud to win and Toronto will run Kerry Close. No. No one's running Kerry Close. Oh, he's got a heat wave 180. 25 with a breeze. Now, I would say 25 at the sea with a breeze. The sea is cold. I think you need like 28 for the sea to be warm. Is anyone hearing that statement? Is anyone hearing that? Because it's like when you're sitting at home and you're out your back and you're like, oh, it's roasting, I'd love to go for a swim. You go out, you drive out to the sea, you get there and you're like, ooh, I don't know if I'm getting in here. I think you need 28, 30 to get in. Be like, oh, I need to go for a swim. Oh, Mick. David Clifford's just a freak, man. You well, if you want Finn, I am indeed, yeah. Sweating. Oh, stop. That isn't. Not a fan of going in the sea anyway. You gotta get in the sea, man. I'm on the west of Ireland next week. I'm gonna do a vlog. It's gonna be best vlog. I'm gonna put the statement out here. Best vlog I'll ever do. I am going to potentially the most secluded darts board in Ireland. It is the most west dartboard in Europe. Oh, it mightn't be actually. No, Kerry could be more west. It could be one of the most west dartboards. It could be, but I don't know if it is. Warmer today and yesterday. Warmer today and yesterday than it was in the whole of Magaluf. Yeah, my mates are in Thailand and I'm pretty sure it's warmer here than it is in Thailand because it's their winter season. But it's still pretty warm in Thailand. That could be incorrect. I could be lying. If they're watching, let me know. I don't mind the heat though. I love playing matches in the heat where you like just drip and sweat. I do think it's good. It's good for the body. Feels like you're just, I don't know, just detoxing. What are your thoughts about the Samurai? I like it. I do like it. Very, very soft board. I think it's softer than the Precise 180. It's like a silencer on the thing. Who's the most overrated darts player right now? Josh Rock for me. I can't really be gunning for lads because I don't know, I'm not that type of guy. Most overrated. Nah, I'm not doing that. Supposed to be Storms today, yeah, I think Storms today and tomorrow. Terrence Mead. How about that? No, Liam Meehan. Overrated. He can do it in the shed, he can't do it outside the shed. Overrated bits. He's probably watching and he knows himself he's overrated. Fella couldn't hit barn door with a shovel outside the shed. Oh my god. When will the tour be visiting the Mickey Pally? I thought you misspelled the Ali Pally, but no, after reading the sentence. I think the tour could be the next sport, but the problem is, that's not a problem, but it's a bit annoying. You have to change the numbering. Alright, Sean. I don't think it's Josh Rock, as everyone knows he's not playing well, so he's not overrated by anyone at the moment. It's like Theo Baker saying Fabio Silva's overrated. The lads are like, what? And you see that clip? That good. They were talking about most overrated footballers, and he said Theo Baker says Fabio Silva, and the lads like, what are you talking about? He's absolutely shit. And they're like, oh, his price tag and all. And he's like, well, he was bought and then didn't do anything. Played for Rangers on loan, left, right, centre. So you could say Josh Rock. People know he's good, but I don't know. Oh, stop. Missed the board. Did you watch the Six Nations last week? No, not really. I've seen bits, clips on Instagram and TikTok. I wouldn't be a big darts watcher. Don't really like. I only like watching the World Cup and the World Championships, and then I just like playing it. Happy days. Although, didn't leave it too handy. Oh! That's what I'm saying. He's playing crap. Everyone knows that's how. That's so. Stephen Bunton, meh. I wouldn't say. Nah, I wouldn't say he's overrated. People kind of know. Nah, he just has a bit like. Problem is, people. He's not overrated. He just has a big following in darts. His following is bigger than his ranking, if you know what I mean. So, like, he's probably like the third most followed, or he's like the most followed YouTube darts player, but he's just not the best. It's not really overrated. People ain't going, oh, Bunton's gonna win the world. Bunton's gonna win the world. I'd arguably say Wessel Lyman is overrated. Someone says he's underrated, but he's good, and then he's not. I don't know. Does that make sense? People would probably say he's underrated. He isn't. At night I think about you. Argument for Van Veen at the moment. I actually haven't been watching much starts. But I watched him in the World Cup. Team was doing the heavy lifting for a bit. MVG. Oh, Mick. Jesus. Most underrated Kevin Dobbs. Yeah, good shout. I do like that shout. Who else is underrated? I like your man Wesley plays here. I just don't know. I think he has the bottle. I just think I think Connor Scott is a bit underrated. He hasn't done amazing at the Worlds, but every game he's lost to the Worlds, he's played very well. Like Gary Anderson, he played very well. Damon Hett the year before, he played very well. And he's just gone out to good players. He's not getting beaten by the underdog. He's solid. Yeah, Andrew Gilden. Ever since the World's Van Veen getting worse. Yeah, no, I haven't been following much. But I'll take your word for it. I played against Wesley Plays here last Sunday, got battered. Yeah, where did you play? Germany. Same as Stephen Rosny, always plays well on the Pro Tour, just always seems to get pipped in the last leg. Yeah. There's definitely, like, if you go looking, there's definitely so many lads that are just going under the radar because of the draws they're getting. Like, they're just not getting noticed. Even in, like, just say the development tour, like, take Killian Hefner, for example. Like, he's shown way better than me. Like, he's 20 in the averages, but the rankings just don't show it. Whereas if he was getting better draws, he could actually technically be top 10 rankings. Do you know what I mean? That definitely happens on the Pro Tour as well. I'm just saying that because I could give you knowledge on the development tour because you see lads there, but definitely happens on the Pro Tour where it's like lads are getting lads that are winning it first round, giving them a good game, and it's just going unnoticed. Local pubs in Netherlands. Is he? Oh, he's Netherlands, isn't he? Yeah, sorry. Jamoy van der Herk is always there too. Yeah, I played against Jamoy. Battered me 4-0. I got a look at like maybe 1 or 2 doubles. Who's going to win the Worlds this year? Littler doesn't count. If Littler doesn't, that's a very good question. I want to go for an outsider. But not really. I think Bo Greaves will do better. A lot better than she did last year. That's one to watch for. Who else have we got? It's tough. Like, it's hard to look past anyone in the top 20. There's no one that's like Obviously, you've Mitchell Lowry, but he can't qualify this year. You would say, like, gone off his JDC averages and whatnot, and when he plays better players, his average is better. He's a chance. He does have a chance if he can stay the way he goes. But he can't play this year. I believe your man Kaya Basel can actually play the last one or the last two development tours, but there's no way he's going to pick up enough money. Unless he's a freak. I've no idea, lads. Kevin Doakes will go. Nah, there's no way. Luke Humphries. They are just too good. Well, as Charlie Murphy said, he has no aura. These new Elsols are interchangeable stems or spinny or what are they? Oh, I don't know. I probably should know, should I? As an ambassador, as an L-style user, I've no idea, to be honest. I just throw L-style carbon stems with the L1 Pros with the rings. That's what I do. I don't change my setup much. Oh, Mick. Stop! It's a snatchy there. No, I didn't even see anyone else. I've seen them posting loads of stories of content creators, so I assume that's what they're all talking about. But yeah. I probably should know, but no. If they start paying me, I'll tell you every single thing they have. Do you know what I was thinking of doing? Hope you got a fan on. I was thinking of doing like paper toss darts. I remember paper toss back about 10 years ago, where you put the fan. I'd put the fan up, facing the board, and like see if it makes the darts like paper toss. Thoughts on Dimmy? Very emotional. I think his emotions are his biggest downfall. Just needs to enjoy it. If I was him, I'd just take a year off, go travelling or something. If you're crying when you're playing. Honestly. Leslie's a nice guy. Hopefully he keeps his card. If he qualifies for the Worlds, he'll be fine. Yeah. I am as going to Killarney. Sean Sheep gonna win the tour card. Your man off CB, whatever the kids shop. Who's Sean the Sheep when he's at home? Oh, stop. Is Terry on Q skill? I don't know. No idea. How do you think Killian will get on in Modus when he gets there? Ice. Steady. He'll be good. Did you not see him against Liam? Lad. Liam got absolutely obliterated. He was like 80% on doubles over 7 legs. Oh, stop. First that was lovely. Mike's not on. Ah, lads, you can't do that to me. You can't. Do you know what? Massive shout out to Toig, who's gone and. Are we on? We're on now. Ah, lads, that's disgraceful. Carry on from the chat. Yeah, we're on now. Only took 40 minutes. But yeah, no, that's partially my fault. I played in the odd time in the vault. Whenever you think you're crawling away, he just bangs 180. It's on now, yeah, no. It's because I've 2 cameras. The audio was coming from the camera that the mic was not connected to, which is usually before I start the stream I always check, but obviously didn't today. And it was the audio was coming from the other camera. Did no one say a word all stream? Well, you can still hear me. It's just not as loud. Is James Wade going to win a world championship? I've no idea. I hope he does. The thing with darts is it's all about form. Like, you could think someone has no chance, and then all of a sudden they start playing well, they win a tournament, and then they're hot favourites. How do you think Jemai will get on the Modus? Do you know what? He's a steady thrower, but I don't like his throw. His throw is mental. It's like he's not aiming, but he still pins what he's going for. It's like, boom, boom. He like floats them in. You probably do well. Now, I won't be watching much of it. I'll be following it a little bit, but you can't watch Modus, lads, because it's on every day. Do you know that kind of way? It's like watching Love Island. You either agree to watch all of it, or you agree to just never watch it. We've yet to have a bee the sweat trip, but we're getting close. No, stop. I agree, it's an insane throw. Will you play it? No, what I'm going to do is we're going to do development tour this year, development tour next year, Q School 2028 January, challenge tour 2028. If, obviously, I don't. Well, like, if we don't get the tour card, but yeah, it's more than likely. We won't, but you never know. 2 years is a long way away. A lot can change. Hopefully a lot does change, but I guess we'll never know. Well, we will know, but take a long time to figure out. At night, I think about a shoe. Oh, what? No, that's a 5. If you have one great day at Q Schools, yours is EU or UQ. Going off average was UK is harder. 2 or 3 points harder. As in what the players that win the card average. So UK is harder. I still don't think I'm allowed to be filmed though. I know it's getting streamed, but Pro Tour gets streamed. Well, if they put my game on the stream, happy days. But I have to be throwing good darts to get on the stream. That'd be gas. Be like watching the Mick fella's live stream, but he's on the PDC TV. Man, that'd be mental. Yeah, we have to throw good darts to get on the stream. Wait, is he going to live stream that? Wow, insane. What are your thoughts of Samurai 4? I got Samurai 4 2 months ago and I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it as well, yeah. No, can't complain. No, PDC are streaming Development Tour and Challenge Tour next year. So someone was saying the content will be way better, but the content's only good if I can find, if they stream my match, because then I can put my match in the YouTube video. But if they don't stream my match, I can't. But also, I don't know if I'm allowed to put that in the vlog, because they own the rights to it. So then if I make money off that video, they might claim they own that content. But they don't own me. I'm in the video, so I could say, here, I'm not going on stream. I've no idea how it works. You need PDC TV, or you can get this this thing that has everything. But we won't get into that now. Nah, this winter, I think I'm gonna just full-time darts content and try to get as good as I can over the winter. It's very hard to force yourself to practice during the summer, but if I can do an hour, 2 hours a day during the summer, and then during the winter, ramp it up to 3, 4, 5, even 6 hours some days. And hopefully give Development Tour next year a good, decent bash. Even could give the Worlds a decent bash if I qualify. Put the practice in over August and September. Mick! But we'll see. It's about the journey. Who cares about... Do you practice off stream? Sometimes I would. Sometimes I don't. Some days, like, if I'm actually practicing, yeah, practice off stream. Like, I'll genuinely practice where it's no music focused. But at the moment, nah, I'm just happy to turn on the stream and throw for a bit. But no, I wouldn't say I've practiced off stream in about a week. I just play games of 501. No Scolia, just in my head. Winter is peak for darts. I'd say the most new players start around November, early Jan. Yeah. Also darts. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Content, like my content could do better and it could be more sustainable than it is during the summer. Because people aren't outside enjoying the sun. Do you work out? Me? I do indeed, yeah. Whenever I get the chance. Twice a week usually, and then I'll be training. Soccer, hurling. I was playing hurling there on Wednesday. Oh, stop! No, that's a 25, that second one. Mick, when are you doing the 32 counties in Kilkenny? Joe, I'm gonna bash through. I have 9 done. I have Leash. Leash is done but not posted on YouTube. So that's 9. Then Cavan might get done during the summer. Galway might get done during the summer. And then winter, we're just gonna go traveling. Winter, we're just gonna just go for it. Full-time YouTube, full-time content, and we'll just go wherever. Oh, Mick. So I don't know. I don't have dates. Usually ADC Vaults is the best show. And then some counties host tournaments during the summer. Like Cavan don't have an ADC Vault, but they do have tournaments. Wait, don't your arm hurt after gym? And I have that and I can't throw for 3 days because, I just don't do arms in the gym. I'll be honest. That's the God honest truth. Just do chest, shoulders, back. Chest does your arms. So if you do chest, it actually does your arms and triceps a little bit. So it makes no odds. Doing arms is overrated. Smart, to be fair. What's the story, Jamie? Oh, Mick. Dirt. What do you mean? Q-Skill Jan? Nah. I'll see how I'm playing, but probably not, no. I need to be throwing 80s consistently in competitions, and I'm just nowhere near that. To be fair, I've improved a little bit. I'm consistently around 60s, mid-60s to high 60s, which I'm happy with. Last tournament I played, I felt I played tragic. I felt like it was terrible. Still averaged 67. So it's not a good thing, but it's not a bad thing. So if I can consistently get up 70s by the end of the year, mid-70s, 70s end of the year, then maybe next year, if we can get to the 80s consistently, I'd consider it. But there's no point. You get hopped off. Oh, Mick. There's no point in being deluded. You can't just show up the Q-Skill and be a 70 average and get a tour card. It doesn't. It's so difficult. It's so cutthroat that that's just not going to happen. Ooh. Need to get this first video out myself. Yeah, it's not easy. People think you just chop it together. It takes time. You say to yourself, oh, I'll drop it tonight, and then you start editing it, and then it's 10 o'clock at night. In the last week, so I think something clicked in my game from playing mid 40s to 50s. Yeah, I would say, if you play consistently in tournaments and trust yourself, trust your ability, you will get up. Your average will go up. I do think with a bit of hard work, a bit of grit, it's kind of like running. You can get your average to 70, mid 70s. I'm telling you now, anyone can. With a bit of determination. It's like someone trying to run a sub 3 hour marathon. With a bit of grit, you could do it. Regardless, if you put in the work, you can do it. Fair enough, you'll never run a sub 2.5 hour. And fair enough, some people will never have an 80, 90 average. But I do think anyone, if you put in a decent bit of effort, you can get to 70, 75. It might take 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, but I do think it can be done. Fair enough, some people excel and they go from 50s and 40s, and you see Camp Crabtree goes from a 35 to a pro tour card in 5 years. that's the exception. There is an exception, but I've been gripping the dart a bit looser and hitting way more 2 treble visits. Yeah, I'd always, like, if anyone asked me, like, anyone new to darts, I'd say don't grip the dart tight because you'll snatch. You want it nice and just sitting in your hand almost. And it's just flowing. It's flowing at the treble 20. Editing is hard, to be fair. Yeah, it takes time. It's not difficult, it just takes a lot of time. And you get better at it. I'm playing for 9 months, 3 months seriously, around 53 average. Now peaked 60 average last 2 weekends in the tournament. Yeah, it's always good when your practice pays off or you throw a good average. But sometimes you feel like you're wasting your time. Like I'd say for the last 6 months, my average has gone up more than it did in the last 2 years. As in, like, it just kind of just clicked a little bit. And sometimes it can. But I don't know. So you think that if you will be playing 90 or 100, it depends on if you have it or not? I think so, yeah. I think it's like talent. It's like professional footballers. You can get good at football, but can you be professional? I don't know. And I do think, John, maybe anyone can throw 90, but you need to put in serious. Some people need to put in way more effort than some other people. But I do think there's an element of you have it or you don't have it. And there's only one way to find out if you have it or you don't have it, and that's putting the effort. And then you can at least you can say to yourself, do you know what? I tried. I just don't have it. Do you get me? I've played in tournaments. I feel the best progress. If I had to give one advice to new players that plays in tournaments, it's go for progression. Yeah. Just go out and leave your house is the biggest advice I could give anyone. Just get out of your house and play anyone. Just play someone in the pub. Because I would actually say that's one of my biggest downfalls. I play too much at home on stream. Like I play a tournament maybe once a week. I should be, if I want to play a lot better, I should be playing 3 or 4 times nights a week. Story muscles. Alright, Steve. Alright, we have a chance here. Has to go. Oh, Mick. That's tragic. That's fair. In every sport, there are players that are good, and there are great players. But like you could look at it like Messi and Ronaldo. If you look at the hours they put in, I'd say Ronaldo's put in. Now I could be wrong, but if I was to guess, Ronaldo's put in a lot of extra hours than Messi, but Messi's just better. That's life. I'm a 16s merchant at the moment. Yeah, you need to snap out of that now. You can't be on 16s. At night, all I think about is you. Hydration break is correct. Supposedly they can call it, supposedly they're not calling it a water break because of Powerade. Because Powerade have Powerade hydration, or whatever it is. So they don't want to call it water because then it's no association to Powerade. So if they call it a hydration break, at least Powerade have hydration drink. Oh, the doubles. Oh, fair.
I thought you meant like you were just playing legs on 18, 16th. So I was like, I've never heard of that. I've heard playing on 19th. I've never heard of playing on 16th. Oh, Mick. Mick. Dirt. Counting's also important. My opponent was on 68. Gone treble 20, double 5. Then I took out 90. Yeah, that happened. I played a lad that miscounted. A couple times. Right, we'll play one more and then I'm gonna go enjoy the sun. Get a Peter Pan. Anyone know what that means? Any Cockney? Peter Pan. It's pretty easy. If you can't get that now, I wanna go back to school, lads. Favourite double at the moment, I like double top and double 10. Never used to like them, but Bull 15, Bull in the pub, bit of luck. It was so funny, he was on 128, started on 20s. I knew I got the dub in the bag already. Man, if you're unsure what you're on, just ask the marker. Always. Oh, stop, man. Oh, stop. Tragic darts here. Might have to lock in. Locked in for greatness. Wait a sec. Late night in the middle of June. Right. No such thing as a blocker. A wise man once said. Don't like how many fives I hit. Oh, stop. There. Maybe. Stop. Way too naive there to tops there. There we go. dirt. Yeah, I'm sweating here, but a little throw. Just keep it ticking over, and then once the weather kills down, you can go back throwing. See, darts is tough because you can't have fans on. Do you know what I mean? You can't just throw a fan on because then the darts go everywhere. Oh, stop. Set and on. Thought I'd have to finish. No. Just about. You don't use a fan? Well, like, no, I don't have a fan here. I'm just raw dogging it. Twenty-six degrees. I'd say it's warmer in here. No, actually, it probably isn't. It's more humid in here anyway. Oh, stop. I have one, but it's just blowing air, just below my waist, so it doesn't affect me too much. Yeah, fair enough. Little tip for you lads, right? You get a fan, you freeze a bottle, you just put plastic bottles of water, just put them in the freezer. You tie, so if it has the fan has a cover on it, grand. You tie the bottles, you tie a string around the top of the bottle, and you tie two of them and put them in front of the fan, blows out freezing cold air. And then once the bottles melt, you put in the other bottles. You swap it out every time, and you have a colder fan. You know what I mean? I'm giving this out for free as well. Some people charge you for that knowledge. I haven't hit 170 in yonks. I've left them, but can't hit them. Windgate then. You'd want to be drinking like a madman in this heat. Yeah, I've got the water. Oh, I needed that a minute ago. Not now. Boom, first there. I knew it. Shouldn't bottles be behind the fan? No, in front of the fan. Another Gaelic match tonight might not be alive after it. Yeah, I had one there on Wednesday. Jesus, there was a commercial break we had during it. Hydration break was needed. Especially at Junior B level. Oh, Mick Galdino. Oh. I think you'll get a hydration break. To be fair, the refs have been giving them. Oh, Mick, why? Why, oh, why? I think you'll get one, no bother. Oh, stop. Need this leg. I'll have a chance. Oh, come on. Come on. Zibash. Any tips on how to stop having wild dart snatches? I always feel like I've 2 decent darts. I'm similar, Charlie, I won't lie to you. I've no idea. I wish I knew the answer. Like, there's a snatch from me. It's why we're pub league players, isn't it? You didn't snatch it out, you'd be banging in the 140s, 180s. And be on the TV. Oh, stop. Look at that. Look at that. Snatch. But we take it. We don't mind them snatches. Stop. Right, we could be back in this game here. Once he doesn't hit like a 180. Oh. What? I don't know what you mean, Steve. Oh, stop. That's sickening stuff, that. Ever since Charlie mentioned the snatch, I've got about 100% more. Oh, stop, man. And we're cooked. Needs to have the trowel. Oh! He'll hit something stupid to leave himself handy. Stop. How does break of throw work? So basically, whoever has the throw gets an extra 3 darts to finish the leg. So if you break throw, it means if you break throw, it means you have a massive advantage going into the next leg. So if I win this leg, I am technically the favourite to win the leg after. Football equivalent to playing home and away, probably. If you have the throw, you're at home. If you're away, if you're against throw, you're away. You just have 3 extra darts, basically. What's your favourite stream you've done? I enjoy all of them, to be fair. There's a good few. Good ones. I have to say, I enjoyed the Killian and Neely one. I find it better. The dart player, the more enjoyable, because I have to focus and concentrate, if you know what I mean. I think you can lose a little bit of concentration if it's too much of a piss take, or they're not that good. Whereas people like watching a good game of darts. So like, I would like, the better the dart player, the better I enjoy it, because I'm testing myself to see if I can beat them. And if you get hopped off, it's like, fair play. It is cool seeing someone throw darts that just you could not throw yourself. The Kildare lads were good, yeah. Neely and Killian. Slevin as well, very good. Shane Ryan, savage. Alan Richards. Yeah, all good. Danny Lewis, Robin. Savage Charles. Don't. Double 11. Man, what? We've Shane Ryan this Sunday, I think. I believe Shane Ryan is back before he heads off to Modus. Savage Charles. One of the best amateurs in Ireland. Oh, I should have went back to the 20s. Anyway, didn't hit treble 19, so it doesn't matter. Nemo's bro with the stacker darts in Sun was a good video. You do know they're all my brothers. You don't think Liam's brother and me and Liam aren't brothers? Do you? There's another one dropping, Steve. We actually get way further. So watch out for that one. 1-2-1 in the Sun. I was playing a leg and it didn't go up, but anything that was left on 1, you can just say 5-0-1 in the Sun. And you'll be left 3-6-1. 3-6-1 in the Sun. So it does have a nice ring to it. 4-0-1 in the Sun. No, I was brothers with all them in that video. Liam is my brother. Shane is my brother. Liam is Shane's brother. Ter is our dad. I don't know how you couldn't have guessed that. 190. The fact he's on 61 is criminal. Hasn't commented once and he's just throwing that in there. 26. Sweet. Any holidays planned? Yeah, I'm going away to Inishmaan next week. Inishmaan, an island off the Galway. I might do a bit of the Camino, lads. What you reckon? It's basically a trail you just walk in Spain. But it's dirt cheap. Costs nothing. Like, whatever you pay for the flights is what you pay for the holiday. Because the hostels are like a £5 and then whatever, 20 quid spend the money a day. So like you could spend like like if you can get the flights for like 200 return, you could be looking at about 300 quid for a week in Spain. But I was thinking of doing it and then doing a few vlogs and whatnot. Turn myself into Anthony Bourdain. But I don't know if people would watch hiking vlogs. But if they don't have to. You know what I mean? They don't have to. But yeah, I might do that. The content's going alright. It's not too bad. They're trying alright. Not the worst. I've been hoping for the set. Ah, stop making. Ah, this fella has just knocked up another gear here. Far easy to watch the most pros, but I can't throw like them. Oh, Mick. 226. I'll take it, but man, he's battering me, this fella. What about our man Kerry? Wasn't to be. Do you know what I don't understand? Now, Damien, please explain this to me. Why do Armagh bring up their goalkeeper? The rules do not benefit. Why don't you just play Ethan Rafferty outfield? I don't understand it. It makes no sense. Because you have to have 4 back, regardless if it's the keeper or not. So bringing your keeper up makes 0 sense. It doesn't help you at all. Fair enough if you had to have 3 defenders back and you could bring your goalkeeper up. But no. And I don't get it. As an Armagh fan, I would be fuming if we brought our keeper up for no reason, doesn't help us, doesn't benefit us anyway, and he conceded 2 goals from not being in the goal. Just play him outfield if you want him up the pitch. Make. Right, we need to. That's what I'm thinking, but there should have the extra man standing in goals if Rafferty was out. But like, why are you bringing it just made no sense to me. Trying to reinvent the wheel that just doesn't need to be reinvented. Like, it's just doing it for the sake of doing it. Like, it was fine when the rules were the way they were, or even it was fine before they changed the rules again, because he got an extra man up. But Jesus, lads, he's no benefit to you. He's there sitting, picking his... Yeah, I don't know. I'd be fuming. Alright, that's a wrap. No. 186 has to go on 6. Football heritage. Otamendi. Right, I'm done. I've done me throw for the day. Unless, no, I'm not throwing anymore. Otamendi. Once the weather cools down, we'll get the stream. Well, we've a stream Sunday night, I'm pretty sure. I am going to book my holidays. No, sorry, my flights to Germany. You could count them as holidays. You could count them as holidays. If you're asking where I'm going. We're going to Germany in August. Start of August. So, yeah. That's what we're doing. Right, season a bit. Yeah, they would have had one that, yeah. It was Ethan Rafferty again. Look, I'm not going to point fingers, but it looks like the goalkeeper just needs to do his goalkeeping job and forget about playing outfield. And you might be alright. But look, that's a topic for another day. Right, folks, I will see you